Okay guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. Well, unfortunately I left my camera too long, so now this episode's gonna have to be a two-parter, but that's okay. Alright, well, now let's think. Let's think about whether there's anything strange about the activity. Oh, come on. If you're wondering what happened, I went to go get dinner. Yeah, I think the PPB is staging incidents.
Okay.
Morpeko, Impidimp, Inteleon, and Pikachu. A lot of Pokemon have been detained in different places. Yet somehow the few surveillance cameras in the city managed to film each one of them. Seems too good to be true. Sorry guys, I'm going to be eating and recording at the same time. Not to mention the surveillance cameras caught the exact moment each crime was committed. Right, seems a bit too convenient. Maybe the PPB staged the crimes and then filmed them? Yeah, that's definitely a possibility. All this time, I've just assumed there was another Pikachu. But now I'm having second thoughts. What do you mean? So many Pokemon have caused incidents and been detained in such a short time. And it seems that the incriminating detail for every one of these incidents has been captured on camera. Rather than finding a double for each and every one of these Pokemon, it would be much easier for them to just use one Pokemon capable of passing as any one of the others. If they had a Pokemon that could do that, yeah, if they had a Pokemon like that, it could explain how so many of these incidents occurred in such a short time. So what should we be looking for is a Pokemon that can look like other Pokemon. Right, let's ask around more. If you guys are curious what I'm eating, it's Kentucky Fried Chicken. Oh, not you again. Huh? Did you hear someone calling for something? Ditto! Where could it be? I knew it! Oh, I bet it's that Ditto's partner.
Excuse me.
Hi there, do you mind if I ask you some questions? Well, what do you need?
Excuse me.
Uh-huh.
Excuse me.
What's wrong? Well, you see, my dear Ditto went missing a while ago. So that was your voice we heard just now. Yeah, I've been looking for it everywhere, but I just can't find it. I'm worried sick. I hope it shows up again soon. Thanks for trying to cheer me up. I do really miss my Ditto. Knock it off. Sorry, guys. Ditto loves to play by using transform. It turns into all sorts of things. But my little one isn't actually very good at using transform. It can only imitate what it sees with its own eyes. Sometimes it gets the shape a bit wrong, but that just makes it even cuter. That poor woman. She said Ditto's been missing for a little while now, right? I know that it fits the profile for what we've been searching for, but could it really have gotten tangled up in all these incidents? It's possible, yeah. Guys, I'll be right back. Sorry, guys, for all these interruptions. It's possible, yeah. Is there any way to be sure? Yes, I could ask Pikachu. Ask Pikachu? Oh, yeah, it's about time for my visit with him. So I'll talk with, Let's just see how he's doing. Are you sure I can join in on this visit even though I'm not his partner? Yeah, it should be fine. Come on, let's go. Okay, it's about time. Excuse me. Oh, look at the little furret. Beat it. Good down. Good down. Yes.
Yes.
So this is the visitation room. I feel a little nervous in here. Oh yeah, it's your first time here. Wait. Oh, nothing. Could you actually wait a second for me, Rachel?
Rachel, there's something I want to tell you.
What is it? It sounds pretty serious.
I don't expect you to believe me, but the truth is, I can understand everything Pikachu says.
I know it must be shocking to hear someone say a thing like that. If you don't believe me, I understand. Amazing. Huh? That's incredible, Tim. I'm so jealous that you could communicate with Pokemon. Honestly, I'm not sure myself. He's the only Pokemon I can understand, too.
Once, when I got lost in the forest in Bamboo Burrow, an Ursa ring helped me out.
An Ursa ring?
That's right. I was cold, lonely, and crying, but it stayed by my side and kept me safe. I know that Ursa ring helped me because it could understand what I was feeling, and that's why I wholeheartedly believe that Pokemon and humans can understand each other's feelings. My mother, I learned that from her.
Understanding each other's feelings. That's really nice.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. That's so sweet.
Yes.
Hey, Tim. Thanks for coming to see me. I'm glad you're okay, Pikachu. Oh, and Rachel's here, too. Hey, Tim, are you sure this is okay, letting her see us talk like this? About that, I actually just told Rachel our secret a minute ago. Wow, that's pretty bold of you. Did she believe you? Yeah, she even said she was jealous. Huh, well, that's a relief. Rachel's a bit of an odd one, isn't she? Mm-hmm. Yeah. You've got stripes on your back, but the Pikachu in this photo doesn't have any. It's the same device that I got on my back. I asked around the city yesterday about those devices. Based on the testimony I gathered, I'm pretty sure they're meant to keep Pokemon pacified. To keep them from going berserk, you mean? Were you able to track down the real culprit, the other Pikachu? No, we found some tracks, but they trailed off. I don't know where it went. Too bad. Sorry I haven't been able to prove your innocence yet. Hey, don't need to apologize. I know you're trying your best. If you couldn't find it, you couldn't find it. What's important is what you do next. Yeah, and as for that double of yours, I think there's a high chance that a different Pokemon was impersonating you. You think so? Now that's an intriguing theory. By the way, Pikachu, what sorts of Pokemon are you helping in there? There's a lot of them, but the most helpful one is Luxray. He's a bit rough around the edges, but he can see through objects and use powerful electric-type moves. That vision thing sounds pretty handy, but if he knows some strong electric-type moves... Let me stop you right there. I don't think Luxray's the culprit at all. If he were, the PPB wouldn't have had any cause to arrest me in the first place. Yeah, good point. Oh, that reminds me. Luxray asked to pass on a message to you. What is it? He wants to know how his friend Mightyena is doing out there. The two of them got into a fight, and Luxray's worried about what happened in the aftermath. He says Mightyena really usually hangs around 2nd Avenue. Got it. I'll keep an eye out for Mightyena and let you know how it's doing. Thanks, Tim. So any guesses about what Pokemon was pretending to be me? I have an idea, but I need to consider all the possibilities. Let's see.
Let's think.
It's gotta be the Ditto! A Ditto, huh? Yeah, Ditto could have made itself look like me. Ditto's partner said that Ditto can only copy things it's seen. That probably explains why there were no stripes on the Pikachu's back in the photo. But I've looked over in every detainment cell, and I didn't see a Ditto in any of them. That's strange. If it was detained, it should be in a detainment cell. I guess I better search the other rooms in the station. If the PVB and the police have been using Ditto, then they're definitely up to no good. So that's it. What is it, Tim? I saw Brad out several times while I was investigating. He seemed to be examining the scenes of the crime, a crime which already had a culprit. That's kind of suspicious. I really don't want to suspect Brad, but I can't help but wonder what he's up to. Yeah, Brad may be a bit of a jerk, but still, we've known him for 2 years now. I don't like having to think of him as a suspect. But you need to look into what he's been up to, Tim. But, Tim, you're a detective, aren't you? You're not trying to bring Brad down. You're only trying to uncover the truth. Yeah, you're right. And look into the cube-shaped devices, too. I understand their function to pacify Pokémon, but that alone doesn't explain everything. You're right. The Pikachu in the photo damaged that Slowpoke statue. The devices may have other function as well. Ugh, I wish we had more time. Good luck with your investigation. Not this again. Darn it! What is it, Pikachu? Pikachu! It's no use. Is Pikachu okay? He was walking kind of strange just now. He was like that after our first visit, too. I'm worried about him. Yeah, something fishy's going on here. Oh, detainment day 2. Tim, evening.
Alright.
So there are 2 things we need to do. First, find Brad. Second, look into what those cube-shaped devices actually do. Is Brad that man we saw at the plaza? You know him, right? I do hope you don't end up squaring off against each other because of this case. Yeah, that'd be pretty scary, but we don't know for sure that'll even happen yet. Let's just concentrate on uncovering the truth. Oh, and one more thing. If we see Mightyena, we need to check and see how it's doing. Mightyena? Yeah, Pikachu asked me to check on it. Apparently it's friends with the Lux Ray in the station. Wow, you talked all about that? It just sounded like Pika Pika to me. Yeah, that's normal. I'm pretty sure I'm the weird one here. Not weird, Tim. Exceptional. Hey, thanks. I'm glad I opened up. Detectives? Oh, sorry. I guess we shouldn't keep talking here. No, that's fine. Were you talking about Brad just now? Yes, there's something we'd like to ask him about. Well, if you're looking for Brad, he just headed out to 2nd Avenue on new orders. Really? Thanks for letting us know. Alright, I guess we're going to find Brad. We'll go a little longer and then we'll end this off. Mainly because the first part decided to cut off because apparently you can't leave the camera paused for too long. Good to know. Brad, where is he? Where could he be? Oh, is that... Excuse me. Oh, you two, you shouldn't go this way. It's dangerous. Did something happen? There's an angry Pokemon back there. We should probably leave it alone. What do you think, Tim? It sounds like a police officer came this way. I think Brad must have gone this way. There he is. It's the Mightyena! Now then, we're gonna have to detain this Pokemon properly. It's Brad. And it sounds like he's just about to detain a Pokemon. It's Mightyena! It's a Mightyena. Wait, Tim, isn't that... Yeah, it's the Pokemon Pikachu asked me to check up on. Luxray's friend. Well, well, if it isn't our great detective, you're welcome to observe, but don't get in our way. This Mightyena is preventing the residents from passing through. Not only that, this same Mightyena was previously involved in an altercation with a Luxray. This Pokemon poses as a clear threat to the public. I'm afraid we'll have to detain it until we can calm it down. Wait, Brad. And you are? Wait, you're the mayor's daughter, aren't you? Yes, I'm Howard's daughter, Rachel. Just look at this Mightyena, Brad. The poor thing is injured. Please, at least treat its wounds before you take it in. Don't you feel sorry for Mightyena? I'll make sure it receives treatment after I've taken it to the station. Will that satisfy you? No, it won't. We'll treat Mightyena ourselves then. Who, you two? My. Who knew you were so talented? Tim, let's get help from a Pokemon. Are we even sure there's a Pokemon that can help? We'll go find the right one. I'm sure there's one in the city somewhere. Maybe we can find a Chansey or an Audino or an Indeedee or something. Let's have a look around the city. Find a Pokemon that can treat wounds. Huh. Well, it's definitely not going to be that Furret that we ran into. It's not going to be a Machamp. Wait, do you think Gossifleur might be able to do it? I saw a Gossifleur around here somewhere. I know Delcatty can't. It's a Gossifleur. No. Pignite! Hello, Pignite. He looks really down. Poor thing. Maybe Lilligant. No, Lilligant can't do it. So I either need to find a Chansey, an Audino, or an Indeedee. Oh, right here. Indeedee, Sincere Empath. Oh, it's a female Indeedee, too. Look, Tim, Indeedee. Hey, you two, what do you think you're doing? A Pokemon is hurt. Please, we need Indeedee's help. Ah, is that so? Very well. We should always help one another in times of need. Go with them, Indeedee. You can help them out. Thank you so much. This way, Indeedee. It appears that Mightyena has recovered nicely. Not fully, but it's at least stable for now. Now, I trust this is enough to put your mind at ease. I appreciate you waiting for us to get it treated. There's something I'd like to talk to you about, Brad, before you take Mightyena away. And what is that, great detective? There's something off about all these Pokemon detainments the police have been doing. Every single incident was caught by the surveillance cameras. That's too convenient to be natural. Surely you've noticed. Innocent Pokemon are being framed. That's what happened to my Pikachu, and he can't be the only one. So you're suspicious of the surveillance cameras. But the footage on those cameras is incriminating evidence. Unless, great detective, you found evidence that Pokemon are being framed? No, not yet. In that case, I have no choice but to take this Mightyena into custody. It's my duty. Take it away. Yes, sir. Detaining the Mightyena now. I hope Mightyena's okay. It'll be with Pikachu and the others at the station. I'm sure it'll be fine. This is all just so frustrating. We couldn't even stop Brad. If we just had some proof, we have to find some. We need to find some. Okay, thank goodness. I'm glad that Mightyena finally calmed down. Now we can finally get through here safely. Hey, Tim, I bet we could talk to those people right now. You're right, let's go see what they have to say. Thank you for calming down that Mightyena just now. You really did us a favor. Oh, we actually didn't do much. Do you mind if we ask you some questions? Oh, what did you need?
Excuse me.
Do you know anything about Brad McMaster? He's the police lieutenant who was just here. Not really, but he certainly was easy on the eyes. Yeah, he gives Rhyme City's finest a whole new meaning. Yeah, okay. I don't think we're gonna learn anything useful from Brad about these two. Do you know anything about the cube-shaped devices that are used when Pokemon are detained? You mean those things that stick to their backs? The way they glow, they're pretty hard to miss. Glowing backs, huh? Kind of reminds me of Volbeat or Illumise. Oh, and the Pokemon seem to really dislike those devices. How could you tell? I saw a Pokemon struggling and flailing its limbs. What should we do now, Tim? I doubt we'll be able to speak with Brad directly anymore today. Let's talk to some other people. Lucky for us, there still seems to be a bunch of people out and about. Hope we can learn more about Brad and those cube-shaped devices. Okay. No, I'm not talking to you. I don't have time for a quiz right now. Hello? I don't know what to do.
Excuse me.
Is everything okay? Well, I live on a back street just off of Fountain Plaza, you see, and I always walk through the plaza on my way home. But now, whenever I'm walking through the plaza, I keep hearing this strange voice. A strange voice. Yes, but when I turn around to see who's making it, there's never a soul in sight. Do you think it's a ghost? Of course not. I'm sure there's a logical explanation. I hope so, but until I know what that voice is, this plaza's just too creepy for me to go anywhere near. Thanks for your help. All I want is to feel safe enough to walk through the plaza again. Oh. Oh, this is just a side quest. Never frickin' mind. Okay.
Excuse me.
Did anything strange happen today after we talked? No, that was it. And Nimbledon still hasn't come back. I wonder what that poor little guy's doing at the police station right now. Yeah, me too. He could be lonely in there. I'm more worried that he's getting up to his usual pranks and causing trouble for the police. He's got so much excess energy to burn. I can only hope he behaves himself and he gets let out soon. Do you know about a man named Brad McMaster who works for the Rhyme City Police? He's tall and typically wears a blue suit. Oh, he just came to see me earlier. He asked me to tell him about Impidimp. Okay. So I told him, well, everything. How much Impidimp loves playing pranks, his fondness for shiny things, stuff like that. The lieutenant was a really good listener. He took it all very seriously. but I never figured out exactly why he was asking me all that. I see. Thanks again for your help. Huh. This might be a bit interesting, but... No. Even though Brad was a mean person in the last game, like I said, even though I didn't play it, I watched somebody play it. I think Brad's tried to help us out in his own way. You guys can't see it yet, but I think I'm picking up on it. Hello?
Excuse me.
Thanks for the help earlier. No, this is about something else. Not really. I was so shocked after they took my Morpeko from me that I couldn't find the motivation to do anything else with my day. Did you try going to the police station? Oh, that's never even occurred to me. I'll try visiting tomorrow. Do you know about a man named Brad McMaster who works for the Rhyme City Police? He's tall and typically wears a blue suit. Yeah, I just met him. He came to ask me some more questions. Oh, really? About what? The lieutenant asked me for details on Morpeko's ability. Huh. I think he's trying to help us prove the Pokemon's innocence. Has the injured Pokemon gotten any better?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it's recovering quickly thanks to Didi. Thank you so much. You're really welcome. Remember, helping each other out in times of need is the secret to a long life. Thank you, Indeedee. You were very sweet. Oh no, what do I do? This will be the end of us. What's wrong? It looks like something pretty serious. Please, you've got to help me. Just calm down. What exactly happened? Well, you see, I accidentally dropped my wedding ring. Oh no, that is real serious. I think it rolled into the gap between these buildings, but it's so narrow I can't reach down there. I can't show my face at home if I don't get it back. We can't fit in that gap Nero either. Maybe a small Pokemon could. Good thinking. A long, slender Pokemon may just be what we need. Let's look around and see if we can find one that's willing to help. Please do. I'm done for if I don't find that ring. Wait a minute. I think... No, I don't think that's I don't think that Gossifleur could do anything. Ooh, Apom. Masterful tail dexterity. Hey, Apom, you look cheerful. Where is... Ugh.
Excuse me.
Is something wrong? Wait, aren't you that detective I read about in the newspaper? What luck, could you please help me search for Gossifleur? Gossifleur? That's a grass-type Pokemon with a pretty singing voice. I should have known a detective would really know his stuff. I'm part of a choir that sings with Gossifleur, but some of the Gossifleur went off to play and haven't come back. We need to leave the city soon to be on time for our next performance. In that case, I'll gladly help you. Oh! Well, I did see one earlier. Delcatty! Hi, Delcatty. This sure is a cute Pokemon. Yeah, I like Delcatty. Delcatty's cool. There's one of the Gossifleur. I didn't want you, Pignite. Oh, there's a Gossifleur here. It must be part of the choir. I just need to read the spell, right?
All right.
Good. Looks like it's heading back to rejoin. And then I think I saw a Gossifleur around here. Well, actually, no. I need to go down here to find more people to talk with. already talked to you. I'm not talking to you. I don't want to do a quiz. Clam meow. Aw.
Excuse me.
Do you need help with something? Afraid so. See that building back there? One of my kids accidentally threw a ball up under the roof. But I can't get up there to retrieve it, so I'm not sure what to do. No kidding. I can't even see that high from up here. Yeah. Pokemon that's good at climbing. Yeah, I don't want to go this way. Yes, I was looking for you, Furret. Oh, look, a Furret. Do you think this Pokemon would fit inside that gap? Oh, to get that guy's wedding ring? Yeah, Furret would be perfect for the job. Let's ask it. I don't think it understands. Please, he's in a lot of trouble. Furret.
Okay.
I think it really did go off and help him. That's such a relief. All right. Yeah. Okay, there's that other Gossifleur. All right. Anyway, let's head back to the Fountain Plaza. What? But that's another thing. I don't know who else to talk to. I feel like we talked to the Ipidim's partner. We need to talk to Intellion's partner yet. Now I remember. And then the other Gossifleur. And there we go. Okay. Alright, no more fooling around. We need to find Intellion's partner and talk to them. There you are.
Excuse me.
Thanks for your help earlier. No, this is about something else. Did anything strange happen today after we talked? Intellion hasn't come back yet, has he? No, he hasn't. I think he's still at the police station. The shop sure is lonely without Intellion. It's hard to tell for sure, but I think even the flowers are drooping a bit. Intellion always took such good care of them. I really hope he can come home soon. Do you know a man named Brad McMaster who works for the Rhyme City Police? Oh yes, the lieutenant just left, in fact. Really? Did you know what he was doing here? Same thing you, actually. Investigating the flower display until he was accused of vandalizing. I couldn't make out what, but he was muttering to himself the whole time. Just like at the Fountain Plaza. Brad sure spends a lot of time returning to the scene of the crime. Why is he investigating the crime scenes after the Pokemon have already been detained? It makes me wonder. Okay. Good deducing. He's conducting his own investigating.
Okay.
If Brad were the one giving orders to Ditto, there'd be no reason for him to go around asking questions after detaining the Pokemon. So you think Brad's just investigating the incidents like we are? Yeah, I do. I knew it. Alright, now we just need to figure out about the cube-shaped devices. But I really don't know who else to talk about.
Excuse me.
Actually, that's not why I'm here. Can I ask you a question or two? I don't know if I necessarily call anything strange, but there have been several Pokemon-related incidents. That must be pretty stressful for the Pokemon. Thanks for letting us know about Lieutenant McMaster. No trouble at all. What did you need him for anyway? Oh, I just remembered something about the incident Pikachu was involved in. I thought I could help with the investigation, so I wanted to tell the lieutenant in person. Understood. Do you know anything about those cube-shaped devices that are being put on a Pokemon as they're detained? Oh, those things? I hear they're management tags. I don't quite understand how they work, but they're pretty interesting. The moment a Pokemon is outfitted with the device, it goes with the police without any resistance. Huh. Really? That Pokemon do that on their own? Yes, it's much safer when they aren't violent.
Let's think.
Yeah, I think let's think. I think they put them on. They're not violent. No. I think these could be devices for controlling Pokemon.
Okay.
Those devices might actually be capable of controlling Pokemon. You really think so? I do. We don't have any evidence yet, of course, but it seems that way based on what we've heard. So if it's true, then Ditto was forced to obey someone else's orders. Yeah, that's terrible. If the person orchestrating these crimes was controlling Ditto, how were they able to give it orders? Based on all the witness statements so far, it's not clear whether anyone was directing Ditto's actions. True, but there had to have been someone at the crime scene talking directly to Ditto, right? Yeah, I really can't think of any other method they could have used. Maybe a witness saw someone giving out orders. Yeah, we should ask around.
Okay.
We know Brad isn't the culprit, and we got that tip about Ditto, too. We should tell Pikachu as soon as we can. At night? Would they even let him see him? The officer at the reception desk said we could visit up to twice a day. As long as the station's open, I think it'll be fine. Alright. We'll visit Pikachu one more time, and then we'll end things off there. Alright. Yes. Well, looks like I got some friends going online. Don't mind the notifications, guys. Detainment Day 2. Pikachu. Evening. Hi, I'm in the detainment room? Great. Back again with missing memories. A mystery for another time. Right now, my goal is to get to the chief's office on the second floor. There was a duct in the office, but it doesn't seem to be connected to the other ones down here in detainment. I'll have to go out to the first floor and search for a duct that connects to the chief's office. I'll go see Luxray first, though. Alright then, guys. Well, I'm actually going to end this episode off here. In the next episode, we'll team up with Pikachu here and see if we can get to the Chief's office. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!